you were 14 when this draft happened, Peter?
Correct.
So this was the greatest moment of your teenage life, right?
This was the greatest moment. Yes, this is the greatest moment of probably my life at that point, to be quite honest with you. Like nothing much had happened up till then. And for my Wolves fandom, it's not even a question. It's
for sure.
It's the Kevin Love 2030 game in this.
I was going to say, what else would you have even had to look forward to? Because you weren't around for Kevin Garnett.
No, my first conscious memory of the Wolves is when he got traded.
Oof.
Yeah, when I was 6 years old.
That's not great.
No. So I'm very excited. I'm 14 years old. I just watched Jahlil Okafor beat my hated Wisconsin Badgers in the national championship, and I'm really super duper excited that we're going to take him here. He's a future star. Back to the basket. He's the next Patrick Ewing, and I'm ripping raring to go. Let's go.
Before our proceedings begin, let me congratulate the Golden State Warriors on winning the 2015 NBA championship.
We didn't know what had begun, bro.
In 40 years.
They're booing. They should boo louder.
The Warriors' climb back to the top of the league began long before this season's first game. In fact, it began.
Right. This is like Trump winning 2015 winning the nomination.
Yeah.
No. Well, I think what Brian's saying is that this is like literally a week and a half before he like comes down the escalator. And
you're correct. This was
This was the summer of evil coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that was the second worst thing to happen in New York during this time period, behind the Sixers taking Jahlil Okafor.
Correct. Yes.
Right here.
Another thing, by the way, Andrew Wiggins, the reigning rookie of the year. So you're like, wow, we got the first pick in the draft for Kevin Love last year. He wins rookie of the year. And then on top of that, we get the first pick in this draft. I mean, you had to think this was the beginning of the dynasty when you were 14, right?
Literally, yes. Yeah. I got an Andrew Wiggins jersey at a Dick's Sporting Goods the day after we traded for him. I got the first Andrew Wiggins jersey. I was 13 when that trade happened. So yeah, I thought this was a burgeoning dynasty. I thought we were going to be like what the OKC Thunder are right now.
I guess
we were the envy of the whole league.
Yeah, no, I remember the famous poll: who would you rather have for the next 5 years? And the question was to GMs and LeBron was second, KD was third, and Karl Anthony Towns was first.
Well, and we had Zach LaVine, who
oh my God, I forgot Zach LaVine was on the team.
Who was coming off like the greatest dunk contest performance since Vince Carter. So like they're like, name a better young big three than these three. And
Zach was bad as a rookie, was really bad, but there was definitely hype around both him and Wiggins because they were just such crazy athletes.
Yeah.
And then he tore his ACL the next season, right?
Yes.
Jesus, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Overall, I didn't know Red was back in. There was a story behind that because of where you expected to be drafted, right? I thought I was going to be taken by the Los Angeles Clippers, so I wanted to be matching. And I didn't have a budget. I didn't have a jeweler, okay?
If Bill here was here instead of Jay, Jay Billis, he would have said some dumb shit like, that was one of the if you hadn't crashed your whip after your first year, that's one of the biggest what ifs after Len Bias ODing. Just out of nowhere. It's like the first pick of the draft.
Going from Bill Simmons to Jay Williams as the third guy on your draft broadcast, biggest downgrade since LeBron left and rookie Colin Sexton was the point guard for the Cavaliers?
I think it's more like the Jamario Moon the first time he left downgrade. Like, that's tough, man. Like, this is going to be like a rough podcast. Like Jalen's pretty charismatic, but like I feel like he needs someone else who's like a little like
just like in the NBA. Yeah. Jalen Rose needs other stars to play with.
Yeah, he needs somebody to riff with, man. Like was Jalen on the broadcast with Bill before? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we watched 2 full drafts of it.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Bill. Look, I mean, Bill's he's the Jokic. Everything's going through him, man, in my opinion.
Jalen Rose is just like Jamal Murray.
Yeah, no, he can get hot. Like he can carry you for stretches, but like, you know.
And Jay Billis is Michael Porter Jr. Some nights he has it, some nights he doesn't.
He doesn't. Yeah.
I think-
So we're drafted by the Mavericks. No footage at that time.
But
What were you wearing?
Hey, I was drafted so late I was wearing pajamas, and they called me and they told me, "Do you speak Italian?"
Well, it's not
It's
gonna
like watching Prime Come Town right now with these boys. They're just ripping like crazy.
Preview show reported that they're going to worker.
Here we go.
Freshman, 19 years old, 7 foot.
Oh, there you go. Here's
There
other
we go.
Patrick Ewing.
Yo, this is the worst. This might be.
On the floor, a soft touch. Of course, the young fella is going to be a better ball handler.
Did he know he was going to eventually play for the Knicks? That's why he said Patrick Ewing.
I guess
Maybe, yeah.
they don't play. He could. There are very few like all-time centers he could have picked that were like more wrong than this.
Speaking because of what they might do in free agency and how that might affect the pick we're going to see. Correct. Those free agents are all power forwards. You hear them talking about potentially trading for Boogie Cousins, signing Love, signing Aldridge. They are in the West. You must go D'Angelo Russell here or my head would explode.
Wow.
I think it's
Look.
a pass on Jahlil Okafor.
I do too.
No bias from these two Duke guys.
Yeah.
If you pass on him, you're going to regret that for a long time.
Yeah,
No, you're
definitely.
not.
All right, the clock has struck 0 on the.
But this guy is an outstanding athlete. He's an NBA athlete, and he's effortless as a scorer. Left-handed, he's got long arms. He can pull up and hit. He can drive it. He makes really good decisions. And the game just comes easy
Ball don't stop Billis. His one dribble pull up, his two dribble pull up, his back to the basket game, who he is at the elbow.
to him.
He's not athletic.
Steph Curry play. I'm not saying he's going to be as
Tough
good.
shot
We're talking
maker.
about the reigning MVP and a guy who's a certain Hall of Famer if he stays healthy. But Russell's got that kind of game.
Oh,
I like that he's smooth and he's crafty.
Lenny
Wilkens!
Wow.
That's right. Lenny
bro, Bill's
Wilkens,
influence
the
never
Hall of
dies.
Fame lefty. D'Angelo
This is
Russell
straight out of the
crazy,
book
bro.
of basketball.
freshman that averaged 19, 5, and 5.
He looks like
The other
TJ
two,
McConnell on those
Kenny
highlights.
Anderson, Danny Ainge. The most
Dog, he looks like he's 12. This
Yeah.
is crazy.
How do you look to him as a possible mentor in your future?
I just really want to I want him to take me under his wing and really just gain every piece of knowledge that I can really gain, and just go from there. I mean, that franchise.
He
is
certainly
elite,
learned a lot
so
from Kobe Bryant.
I'm a winning player. They got winning players. They're winning coaching staff. Everybody.
What? Boom or bust. This is the best candidate to be a superstar in the league. You go to your advanced analytics team, and I did at ESPN. We got a good one. Who's got the best chance to be a real superstar?
Extremely funny to say that D'Lo is the most boomer bust player in this draft, when in reality, he probably was just one of the more high floor players in this.
Yeah, he was like pretty safe. I feel
Yeah, I
like.
was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, it feels like between the analytical production, like the production that he had in college, the fact that he was a tall point guard who could shoot and pass, and has just kind of remained a starter despite not being like an all-star level point guard or like a high level point guard. That really proves that he was just like a high floor player.
It's him. 15%. That's the highest in the draft. That's higher than the recent young guys. But there's a bust chance. I asked our guys, why so high on this?
41%
Because his
bust
numbers
chance.
were so inflated
That's
in an
nuts.
inefficient offense and defense at Ohio State overall. But your eyes don't deceive you here. That's when you go back to your gut, you go back to your eyes.
Bus
And
chance not
welcome to
crazy.
your new peer.
Yeah,
group in
this
the
is
Western
awesome.
Conference. This is what the expectation is that you
Oh,
will
okay. I thought he
develop
was. I thought that
into
was
the new
comps.
Kobe Bryant for the Los Angeles Lakers and to compete with these guys in the West. Big time pick for the Lakers here. They are going for it.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be the new Kobe Bryant. No pressure at all, D'Angelo Russell.
All right, let's see
go.
this.
He's a big time scorer.
My count for this 19-year-old freshman plays in this building and made $16.7 million to play basketball.
If you're talking about the theory of Okafor, this isn't terrible.
This
Actually,
Especially
I was-
for Brooks.
This
Like,
ruined my bet, bro. I thought he was going to say Hakeem Olajuwon.
I was gonna say, I was like, Brooke
instantly leave.
Lopez is fairly level-headed, considering that we didn't know that Brooke Lopez was a high-level three-point shooter at the time, and we also didn't know that Brooke Lopez was an elite rim protector at the time. Like,
Yeah.
like
it's
he,
actually like a pretty good comp. For
I was
like
gonna say-
what his upside would be. Yeah.
one-time All-Star at this point. Brooke Lopez. Oh,
2015 NBA Draft. The New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Liepaja, Latvia. He last played for Sevilla in Spain.
Dog. Look at the.
they knew.
This kid,
They
I
knew.
remember. I forgot about this. The kid recording himself.
It's rare that there's no one in the crowd to cut to who's excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut to Jackie Jr. and his friends, and they were all pissed.
Nick fans' face, and perhaps Kristaps Porzingis can turn these fans around.
No, hold on. There's no way. They definitely wanted Mario Hazonia, dude. New York. They didn't want Super Mario.
That's my fucking cousin's name, bro.
Bring up this little bit of history now, but I'm compelled to do so.
He just brings up 9/11.
That would be so funny. Remember that the planes crashed.
The last time you doubted foreigners.
I grew up a Knicks fan in this town. The Knicks stink. They stink. This is a good gamble. Why try to hit a single or double when you may be hitting a grand slam? Now, we realize when you look at him, he looks like an extra in a Dolph Lundgren movie that Jay Dillisman started.
Jesus.
They were killing him.
We'll recreate Bill in the aggregate.
Yep.
Okay, 230 pounds, 19 years old. He is as good a shooter as there is in this draft. He's an athlete. He can be a rim protector in time. Is he going to struggle in his rookie year? Absolutely. But in 2 or 3
I will say I
years,
loved him in this
you
draft.
have a
The
chance
block
to have
numbers were
somebody
crazy.
that you may have in New York for 12 more years.
If Porzingis stays healthy, he's the best player in this draft.
Probably, right?
I don't even think it's a
Then
debate.
Book?
Yeah.
100%.
Booker? Yeah,
Dude,
probably.
Dude, Porzingis was instantly good in the NBA before the injuries, and has still maintained like a near all-star level health level when he's healthy, despite his body falling apart. He could have been like a legit MVP candidate if he stayed healthy.
Yeah. I guess that's like not crazy. I just hate him so much.
Yeah.
Marcus Cousins of the Kings has been the subject of some trade speculation. George Karl, the Kings coach who took over for the last 30 games of the season, had expressed a desire to move Cousins. Now they draft Willie Cauley-Stein. Chris Broussard is with us now. Chris, what do you
God, I forgot Broussard slop, dude.
Before Broussard speaks on his multiple sauces, did they just say that George Karl wanted to trade Boogie Cousins?
Yes.
I mean, that is literally, in the year of 2015, the most racist thing that was broadcast on television, including Donald Trump. Like legitimately, like you basically just got on television and said, clan members' opinion on Boogie Cousins.
God damn, dude.
Pick and rolls, his opponent score only 21% of the time when he is guarding a pick and roll, but he can block shots in transition. He's got amazing timing to go up and block a shot in a fast break, almost LeBron-like in his ability to do that. Not nearly as good, but that same kind
almost
of
LeBron-like, not nearly as good. No bias here from Ron Artest. There you go.
Ron Artest, the ability to guard multiple positions,
Ron
put it on the
Artest.
floor, finish at the hoop, and have
He was a demon
against
defender.
any
I
player at any
like.
time. These are the kind of picks. This reminds me of the Dwayne Wade, LeBron James draft. Seeing this guy get picked now reminds me of when Dwayne Wade got drafted behind Darko Milicic.
It's exactly like that.
This is why Pat Riley continues to win.
With the 11th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from
Great
the
pick.
University of Texas.
This is the first brick in the foundation of a championship team or near championship team.
Almost.
Was going to select a guard, a guy like
You think that you're that high on the Bucks this year?
Alongside a guy like George Hill. They want to play fast.
NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from Saskatoon, Canada, and the University of
Pretty big
Kentucky.
pick here, because this player turned into Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I guess
2
that's
years later.
Yeah, because they trade him to trade back, right? Like
They trade him and the Tyler Linden pick
Jesus.
to trade up and get
instead to go with another wild.
Devin Booker.
Maybe got him at small forward.
I'm sorry, not Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell,
Derek
yeah.
Favors and then Trevor Booker is
Cal, Coach Cal.
Absolutely, Shannon. Thank you so much. And I
Oh,
feel
here
like
he is.
You're here so much because
The
you have
big
so many
guy.
great players that are in the draft year after
Amazing.
year. And you say that your season really ends tonight. So far, 3 of your 4 guys taken care of. Is this night playing out the way that you thought it would?
Well, now we got to get Book. We got to get him to Phoenix. You got Dakari, Andrew, Aaron. We got the other 3. We got to get them picked. But it's been a big day. It's been a
Dog.
Our
The
season
biggest
will
day.
officially end tonight
The
with
big
7
day.
of these guys.
That's one of your
So
best
impressive
calls ever.
year after year. And I did.
For those of
hear
you who
you
don't
say
know, Trill has pointed out that
this night and
Calipari
getting your
is
players
Trump,
drafted is
like
more
as the
important to
exact
than
same
winning a national
fucking
championship. I'm
say
finding it hard to believe.
I never said that.
All
I
right,
never
what-
said
what's
that.
the
matter.
I never
Okay.
said it.
We want to win, but not at the expense of these kids. I want them to benefit more than the program. That's how I
More.
want this to be. So when the season's over, you say, they got more out of this than we did, or I did, or the program
It's
did.
the best deal.
If
We made a
anybody
great deal with these
questions
kids.
me,
It's the best. It's the best deal. When you come
We
to
made-
Kentucky, you get a great
I want
deal.
the-
The best deal of all the deals.
I want these kids to come in and they say, John, they said you gave us a great deal. We had so many minutes. We got into the league and we had so
But-
many dollars.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 contracts.
Everyone's calling me up. John Wild's calling me up. He's saying, thank you, John. Thank you so much for getting me drafted. Anthony Davis, he calls me up. He says, thank you, John, for getting me drafted. And now we're going to do it again. Carl Anthony Towns. You got Trey Lyle.
We haven't got Book. Why hasn't anyone drafted Book? He's a great kid. He's a great shooter.
get
great
results, please say it publicly. Final Fours, wins, all the stuff we do. But it's not about that. It's about these kids.
I believe you. As a collegiate athlete, I would give anything for an NCAA championship. So I did find that hard to believe. Coach, thanks so much.
Off screen,
Another one.
he
Maybe I'm
handles
on.
the ball well. I think he can deck it and get to the rim, and he can finish. His frame is big and strong.
Now, look, I know he didn't play a lot, and the statistical indicators weren't necessarily there. But, bro, the Warriors just won the championship. How did this guy go 13th? Like, if anything, this is the kind of guy that gets overdrafted. People think it's an overdraft at the time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this is why. Like,
Yeah.
it makes no sense. He was getting Clay comps, but I think people knew that he could do more with the ball, too.
His dad was Melvin Booker, played at Missouri. He's all big.